Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while. There you go. How you doing, Chris? What's going on, Mr. I Stay Woke? How you doing? Yes, yes. So do I. I stay woke. I'm glad. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Oh, thanks a lot, Chris, for inviting followers. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I haven't scoped in a few days now. And I've had a pretty interesting day, you all. So I wanted you all to actually just join me and just let's just vent. I would really like to vent. I need it. That's what you cook, girl. Chris talking about he stay woke, I stay hungry. What you cook? Thanks, Chris. Thanks a lot. Nikki, what did you cook, girl? I love to eat. Chris stay woke and I stay hungry. Is she? She ain't say what she cooking though. I want to know what she cooking because I'm starving. I ain't cooked today. One of those days. And that sounds good. That sounds good. What side did you make with it? That sounds good. Yeah. I want to vent this evening. I really would like to vent on just getting into dead end relationships, you all. Getting into dead. Chris, what you know about dead end? How do you feel about getting into dead end relationships or relationships, period? Have you ever been in a dead end relationship? Huh? Come on, want to stay out of them. That's right. But how? But you say stay out of them. But how? But how do you even know? What are some signs that you should even look for? You know, we're going into a relationship. You know, how do you avoid? How should you avoid dead end relationships? Pay attention early. I agree. Black people do love chicken, girl. But yeah, so you say you pay attention early, right? I really have a lot on my mind, and I decided to come on here so I can vent about just dead end relationships. Yeah, number one thing is communication. You know, if you and a person is not communicating, that's a sign of a dead end relationship because rule number one, communication is everything. Everything. I wanted to vent. I really needed to vent, you all. I wish I was eating some chicken right now while I was venting. That'll be sweet. That'll make me feel better. Yeah, you're right about that. Getting to know a person first. Well, what about if you feel like you know what? What about if you feel like you know a person and you really don't know them because they kind of just being everything that you need them to be at the moment? I don't deal with liars. But how do you know if that? How do you know that? Just avoiding a dare. I mean, you could hook up with a person and not even, of course, not know that they're a liar. Sometimes people can hide that for a very long time. Test, tried, and true. The scope tipping, the scope trick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to vent about just getting into dead end relationships, you all. I really have had a long day. Actually, I've had a long freaking couple of years. I'm just getting out of a dead end relationship, and when I tell you a dead end relationship will weigh on you, it will change your whole energy. You know what I'm saying? You can be trying to do something positive or something, something productive. And if you're in a relationship that's just dead end, where you're not going anywhere, yeah, they are very tiresome, very tiresome, would drain all of your energy. I'm really wondering how many people. Yeah, but what if you think that you set your standards? You know what I'm saying? And you set standards. I'm telling you, listen, there will be people that you will meet in your life, that you will come across, that will really be who you want them to be at that moment, just to get to you, just to you get what I'm saying, just to get you to be with them, and then before you know it, you look up and you realize that the person that you with is not the person that you right, Nikki. You shouldn't settle. You should not settle. You shouldn't settle. That is very, very true. Never settle for just the okie doke. No cookies for boys. That's right, Mr. I Say Walk. I see you learned something from that video. Yes, and you know what? I agree with you, girl. I think I was the same way with just settling, getting in these relationships, hooking up with somebody because maybe the guy was a good look, maybe you had fun with him, or maybe you get with a person and you forget, after so long, you forget what attracted you to that person or what made you get with that person at that point in your life. You know what I'm saying? And looks can be, yes, I agree, looks can be very deceiving. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? That's stressful. It's very, very stressful trying to get in once you're in a relationship trying to fix someone. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing when you all are working on each other and y'all kind of, working on each other, but when you have to fix someone, that can be pretty draining to the relationship, pretty, stressful. Exactly, and that's how I'm feeling, Nikki. I'm glad somebody in the room is understanding me. I am just getting out of a 4-year relationship. Actually, it's been longer than that. When I tell you, me looking back on it now, I wish I would have took actions right when I seen the signs. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sticking in a relationship because you hoping and you praying that everything will get better. You know what I'm saying? We gotta avoid getting into these dead end relationships. I'm telling you, life is too short. For me personally, I found out that you will waste so much time. We ain't getting no younger. You look up and you like, where has time? Where did all that time go? And you look up to realize that you wasted it on someone that wasn't even worth your time, wasn't worth your energy. We have to pay attention to the signs. We have to quit being so emotional about everything, because I'm telling you, I'm guilty of just being in. Yeah, it is. It's too short. We gotta quit being so being emotional with everything instead of being logical. You know what I'm saying? Let's just make some sense out of things. Are you going to get with somebody because they're a good look or they're a good fit for the relationship and they bringing forth balance? If you get with a man or a woman, and they're not bringing balance into your relationship, let it go. That right there, I've learned that if you get with someone and they can't bring balance, and I'm telling you, when I think about balance, I don't think 50-50. I personally don't believe that there's a such thing as 50-50, you all. When I say a person has to bring absolutely 25. Oh my God. My heart goes out to you, but I know that you've got to be a strong one, because these 4+ years just made me feel like, whoo, it's been 44 years. You know what I'm saying? Because, you look up and you realize just how short and precious your time is. You can't get that time back. Less stop getting into these dead end, yeah. We gotta stop getting into these dead end relationships, Nikki. I'm serious. Life too short. Life is too short. We have to. She said 25 years. Time cannot be repaid. You are absolutely correct, Mr. I Stay Woke. You are absolutely correct. Yeah. 25 years, she said. 25 years is a long time. And that just lets me know that just when I think I've got it bad, it's somebody out here that always got it worse, that's been in worse, that has experienced even worse. You know what I'm saying? So what I was saying to you all is when you start talking about bringing balance to a relationship, I don't think that balance means 50-50. It can always be worse. You're right. 50-50. I've never seen, I'm telling you personally, in my relationships, I've never been in a 50-50 relationships. I feel like bringing balance is if I'm down or if it's something that's going on and I might not quite understand it, that's what you have a partner for, because I might be like this, you know what I'm saying? And then your partner come in and like, look, baby, look, I got you. And then there's balance. You know what? You are absolutely right, Nikki. I believe it's more of us women or girls that are afraid of being alone. That's why we settle. We wind up finding ourselves being in these dead end relationships because we are afraid to be alone. And I personally think that it's something that that's stored away in our subconscious, something that makes us feel like that, like we have to be with somebody, so we just settle for anybody, and it's crazy. But look here, ladies, everyone, I mean men, women, we have to stop getting balance is absolutely everything. And I don't mean balance. I don't believe balance has to be 50-50. There's no such thing. It can be freaking 60-40, just as long as you bringing balance, as long as we lifting each other up. If we doing like this and lifting each other up, nobody falls. We cannot fall. You get what I'm saying? Because we doing like this. You know what I'm saying? So don't go into a relationship thinking that it has to be 50-50. Let's just bring some balance. If I look like I'm doing like this, your partner should be pulling on you like that. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's why I actually tuned in to you all, because I knew that you all will make me feel better. I'm gonna go on. Absolutely. And that's what, not just with paying for, everything, but that's just in your relationship, period. You don't want your man to be doing everything, and you don't want to be the only person that's putting forward the effort in your relationship. It should just be balanced. If my man trying to cook, now I know this man can't cook, but if he goes and he tries, then guess what? I'm going to go and I'm going to go in the kitchen and I'm going to whoop us up something real good, but I'm going to bring balance to the relationship. We need that balance. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's stop getting into these dead end relationships, because I'm telling you, we are wasting our time, and you only get one life. You only live once. You know what I'm saying? You look up, you be 34, you be 35, you be 50, and you be looking back over your life and wishing that you'd have done things different. You get one life. That's right, Nikki. Absolutely. BD4K, I absolutely agree with you. No, you're not old, girl. If you old, then I'm old. We just gotta quit getting into, these dead end relationships. And you know what, Nikki? I feel the same way that I should be married, but let's not even make that something that you don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You get what I'm saying? No. You can say that, but at the same time, so you say you wasted too much time. Let's not waste no more time. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, as of today, we not gonna waste no more time, getting into these dead end relationships. Soon as you see a sign, just let it go. Keep your emotions out of it and just let it go. I'm telling you, you'll save yourself a lot of heartaches. You'll save yourself a lot of tears. Just move on. Absolutely, Nikki. Move on. Move on. I'm telling you. Whew. So a vow that I'm gonna tell myself is, right, lady, to the left, to the left. You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. We have to avoid. We have to stop playing the wrong role. He was looking for a mother, absolutely. You know what? And I don't mean to be putting my business all out there, but when I told the man that he had to leave, he told me that he ain't had nothing. What was he going? He ain't had nothing in his house. I'm not your mama, young man. I should have been your woman. If you'd have treated me as if I was your woman and respected me, yes. If you'd have treated me as if I was your woman, then we wouldn't even be going through this. But since you want me to be mommy and not, your woman or your wifey, this is what happens. Yes. We have got to avoid getting into dead end relationship, because you know what? Getting into a relationship, when we get into these relationships, I don't know if you all have any kids or whatever, but exactly, give his ass a binky. I ain't finna play with you, but that's the truth. I have 2 children, and I don't feel like, I'm not up for raising a third one. I don't get with a man to have to raise a child, to have to show him the get a sense of direction. That's something that I'm already expecting for the man to have. I'm expecting for this man to bring balance, this man to be a leader. And yes, absolutely, Mr. I Stay Woke, it hurts the kids. When you getting into a dead end relationship, or you hooking up with somebody that's not good for you, not only is he not good for you, but he's not even good for the kids. The kids got to go through this same crap that you dealing with. This stress that you feeling on your body, this wear and tear and all of that, your kids are feeling it too. So let's avoid getting into these dead end relationships. The whole family has to feel it. I absolutely agree. Thanks for the hearts, you all. Yeah, and you know what? I got on her to vent, and hopefully I was yes, absolutely, very disrespectful souls. Black power. I'm finna get out of here, but listen, I feel so much better with you all just letting me get on here to vent. Yes, we need to do more of that, lady. We gotta start thinking. Yes, thanks a lot, Mr. Monroe. Thanks a lot, Mr. I Stay Woke. Thanks a lot, lady. I'll see you all later. Y'all just encouraged me to do another scope tomorrow, maybe. Thank you. I feel bad. I'm serious. I was all teary-eyed and stuff, but I'm going to see you all later. Okay, I'm going to check you out, Mr. Monroe. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to check you out, Nikki. Couture, really? Where you been at? Where you been at? And I only come every once a month. I don't know where she been. So yeah, I'm glad you all kind of let me vent a little. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all can give your girl some hearts, Couture, if you don't mind, you can watch a replay of the little sneak peek, because tomorrow it'll be better. It just get better with time, ladies. So yeah, I'm up out of here. Thanks a lot. Can I get some more hearts before I get out of here? Because I don't got that many. Y'all know I don't scope that much. I'm trying to get in the habit of scoping. I feel so much better. Thank you. See you all later.